One morning, on her way to school, Nancy came across a blind man who was trying to cross the road. Nancy realized that this was a very difficult task for a man who could not see. The blind man was not too sure about crossing the road. He was afraid of getting hit by a car. He kept tapping his stick on the road, but didn't have the courage to walk forward. Nancy rushed to his side, held his hand, and helped him cross the road. The blind man thanked her, and she felt very happy to have helped the man. Nancy's headmistress was watching this from far away. She was very proud of Nancy for being helpful to a stranger. When Nancy reached her class, the headmistress gave her an ice cream as a reward for her good deed. All her teachers and friends praised her too. It turned out to be the best Friday of Nancy's life. Moral: an act of kindness never goes unnoticed. Once there was an 8-year-old girl named Julia. On her 8th birthday, she received a tiny orange-colored fish in a plastic bag filled with water as a present. Julia was thrilled. She named it Fishy. Julia brought a fish bowl and put Fishy in it. She walked down to the pet shop and bought a tiny packet of fish food. It said feed 1 teaspoon at a time, no more. On the first day, Julia did what the box instructed, but Fishy kept opening its mouth continuously. On the second day, Julia decided to give it a little more. Little by little, she fed Fishy the whole box. Fishy started growing. It outgrew the fish bowl and had to be transferred into a tub. Soon it outgrew the tub too, so it was transferred to the swimming pool. Alas, it outgrew that too, and Julia had to release it in the big blue sea. Julia lost her cute little friend. It had now become a giant, ugly fish that could no longer stay with Julia. Morale: indulgence is as bad as deprivation. Once there lived a caterpillar in the forest. His name was Smiley, but Smiley hardly ever smiled. He was sad because he was not as beautiful as the butterflies. Why can't I be that beautiful? He grieved every single day. One day, he grew tired of looking like a caterpillar and decided to end his life. He climbed on the highest branch of the tallest tree. Smiley looked down from the branch and realized that if he jumped from here, he would definitely die. Just when he was about to jump, a monkey lounging on the branch below called out, "Hey, caterpillar, what do you think you are doing?" "I am ending my life," said Smiley. "I am tired of looking so ugly." "Maybe, if you waited a little longer, a miracle might take place," the wise monkey said. "Would a miracle really happen to me?" asked Smiley. "Oh, yes," the monkey said. "Haven't you heard that patience is a virtue?" Smiley decided to follow the monkey's advice. He decided to wait for a while, and to his surprise, he grew into a butterfly in the next 2 weeks. Moral: never give up. One day, a lion injured his paw while hunting. He could no longer run fast enough to catch his prey. A couple of days passed, and the lion hadn't caught anything except for a few measly rats. One day, he saw a deer grazing at a distance. The lion decided to trick the deer so that he could have a decent meal. The lion started imitating the deer. It looked like the lion was grazing too. The deer was surprised to see this. After looking at the lion for some time, it could not contain its curiosity anymore. It walked up to the lion and asked, "Why are you eating grass, sir?" "I think it tastes much better than meat," the lion said. "I know a place with a lot of fresh grass. Would you like to accompany me?" The deer, thrilled at the prospect of being a friend to the king of the jungle, happily accompanied the lion. The lion led the deer to his den and trapped it. The deer had to pay for its foolishness with its life. Moral: trusting your enemies can be dangerous. There was once a fish named Minty who was being transferred from the pet shop to a fish tank, her new home. The fish tank was situated in a restaurant and had 7 other fish. Minty was very happy to meet all of her new friends. The 7 fish were also delighted to have a new member in the tank. But Minty had a bad habit. She loved to eat. She ate everything that came her way. She would eat the food that the waiter provided and the crumbs that children would drop in the tank. She didn't mind eating tiny insects that drowned in the fish tank at night either. She would dirty the tank too. The other fish advised Minty to eat less, but she didn't pay attention at all. She continued to dirty the tank. Slowly, the other fish started falling ill too. By the end of the week, when the cleaners came to clean the tank, Minty and her friends had passed away. Moral: your actions affect not only you, but everyone around you too. The Foolish Lion. A lion was very proud of his strength. All the animals in the jungle were afraid of him. He ordered that every day one animal had to come to his den to be eaten. Otherwise, he would kill them all. The hare didn't want to be eaten. He thought of a plan to stop the lion. On the day of its turn, the hare reached the lion's den very late, looking worried. "Why are you so late?" the lion roared. "Your Majesty, another lion, who looks just like you, stopped me on the way," the hare said. "I had to save my life and run." "Is there another lion in the jungle which looks like me?" asked the lion. "Yes, sir," the hare said. "He says that he will eat up all the animals." "Where is that scoundrel?" the lion roared. "Take me to him." The hare took the lion to a deep well. The lion peeped in and saw his reflection. He mistook his reflection for another lion and jumped in. That was the end of the foolish lion. After that, all the jungle animals lived in peace. Moral: there's no use of being strong if you are foolish. Subscribe to our channel so you don't miss new episodes. Share your stories and impressions in the comments, and maybe your story will become a masterpiece in one of our upcoming videos. Let's dive into the world of slimes and stories together.